Hi viewers, we are blaming others always. Always we are blaming others for small actions and errors. When we fail in exam, we may say because of that person, because of this person, because of my wife, because of my teacher, because of my son, because of my daughter. Or when we fail an interview, we may blame others. Or sometime when we plan something, for example a wedding or a function, and when something going wrong, we may blame others. So if you have this kind of tendency, when you are facing the failure or when the things are not going as you planned, if you have a tendency to blame others, not yourself, not seeking anything fault on yourself, that means you have the anxiety or depression in the initial state. But that is not in the disorder level. Anxiety or depression may be considered as a disorder when it intervenes your each and every action of your life. In this video, we are going to give the motivation about how to deal with the initial level of the anxiety yourself without going to the doctor or getting any treatment. But if you have the anxiety or depression in the extreme level means you can understand it. You can feel something wrong going on me, or others may tell, others may be your friends or maybe your relative in your surrounding, they may say that you have this condition, they may indicate it, and you also will feel it is intervening your entire life. So you must seek a psychiatric advice or medicine. You must get the proper medicine in order to get relief. That is not a issue of this, that is not a matter of this video. In this video, we are discussing the initial anxiety and initial depression. Actually, most of the people do not care about it, actually do not know about it. When they are facing the failure or when their plans are going wrong, they never think they have initial anxiety or depression. They may blame others, they may scold others, they may shout, and they may get the physical disease also because of that. Okay, so our main goal of this video is to indicate you there must be an initial level of anxiety or depression within you if you behave in such manner. Okay, first of all, what is anxiety and depression? You may know that one. Actually, anxiety and depression are conditions that is given for our survival by the nature. Naturally, we have the anxiety. For example, if a dog chasing you, what you have to do? You have two options. You have to run away or you have to fight with it. When a dog is chasing you, either you have to fight or flight. The fight or flight is the action, the natural action of our body and mind in order to protect our survival needs. Okay, so anxiety is the condition that is given by the nature to each and everyone who born to this world. Depression also like that. When you have to plan a function, you have to worry now. You have to little bit worry how to plan it, how to plan whether things will be going correct or not. Like that, you have to get some worries. Likewise, when you lose somebody you loved, so you have to get worry. So worry also, getting worry also, that is getting worry when it goes to the worst condition, that is called depression. But getting worry is a natural condition given by the nature. So suppose that you are going in the road, you place your foot over a thorn. What happened? Suddenly you move away your leg. So what happened there? because suddenly the anxiety causes you to get away your foot from that thorn, because the body has recognized there is a danger. So that is anxiety. That may be the depression. That is in the natural level. So all the people have this kind of instinct. The anxiety and depressions are in the level of instinct in each and everybody. But about 50% of people, this may be little bit higher than what the nature has given. Little bit higher. Okay, about 50% of people in the world. When that condition is there, when that underlying condition is there, that is not still called the disorder, that is just called the condition, then most people won't understand it. Without knowing, they may face the examination, they may face the interview, or they may plan a big function. When the things are not going as they have planned, but they begin to shout, begin to find the reason that others are the causes for the failure. No, actually the society, the world and other people play very less role on your failure. They may be playing the roles, but the most of the part for your failures are coming from your mind. When you have these two conditions, one is depression, another one is anxiety, in the initial level you may face the failure. So blaming others, society or the world is not useful. So what nature has given for my protection has gone little higher in its part. So that's why I am behaving like that, not because of this society. So one example let me tell, that is about the corona. Recently in 2021 we faced the corona. That time all the world, most of the people thought finished, everything finished. So what happened now? We have recovered it. We have recovered. Like that, the social media also playing for our anxiety and our this initial depression, because in the social media as well as the main media, what we are seeing, what we are attracted for the negative news. If there is a news, a person is doing a good things, a person is doing the blood donation, we won't get much interested to read that news or watch that news. But if there is a news, two people are fighting, two people are blaming each other, so we are getting interest, we are to read or to watch or to listen that news. So there are a lot of negative news in this world. Actually positive things are going on more than 90%, only negative things are 10 or more than less than 10%. But the media focus mostly the negative side because of the people's tendency of seeking the negative side. So we have to understand that also. So if you have facing the failure and blaming others, the first reason is the anxiety, the initial anxiety or initial depression. The second reason is going for the negative news, searching for the negative news. So you can't avoid it at all, but you have to try to avoid as far as possible, and always be with the positive news, positive media and positive people. The third one is, when you recognize that I have these conditions in the initial state, so you have to do some regular exercises. Just regular exercise means no need to do the very if you don't have a time early in the morning, if you are doing like this 5 or 6 times, that would be the exercise. So when you do it repeatedly, that would become your habit. So that may give some physical as well as mental benefits. Okay, so likewise make a regular exercise as the part of your life. So by these self-motivating methods, you can handle underlying initial depression and anxiety that cause your failure, and that makes the things going wrong as not you planned. Okay, as you planned. So now through this video we have given you very basic point of our underlying condition called anxiety and depression that may contribute for our failure. By identifying and by doing the exercises and by being with the positive thoughts, we can get rid of them and make our life happier. But if these conditions are in the extreme level, that is called the disorder, anxiety or depression disorder, then you must seek a professional psychiatric advice or get the medicine properly in order to get rid of them. You can't self-motivate. But most of the people, it has in the initial state. So if you blame others always, if you fight with others always, if you always get angry, if you think that others are reason for your failures, then it means that you have initial underlying anxiety or depression. First of all, accept it, then avoid as far as possible the negative people and negative news, and be with the positive people and positive social media, as well as do some regular exercise. Practice this for at least 2 months, then it will become as part of your life habit. Then you will become positive people. So accept that anxiety and depression are actually given by the nature for our protection. It is little bit higher than the level of the nature's cycle. That's why I'm feeling like this world or this society or not behind for my failures. Like that, make self-motivate yourself and get successful life, get the life that is happier, so you can be happy and you can make others happy. Please subscribe this channel and please be with us more motivational video. Thank you very much for watching this video.